Hello and welcome to a Car Barn showroom tour. Now we're going to have a quick look around every car in the showroom and we'll talk about what's here. 2009 Honda S2000, nice low mileage car, part exchange with us for a TVR. The gentleman wanted to put his wife and his dogs in it, couldn't fit them both in the Honda. Great car, reliable. The gentleman actually complained he couldn't have enough to fix on it. So yeah, really great car, Honda S2000, destined for a future classic. Next to it, Jaguar F-Type S, a 370 horsepower V6, 8,000 miles on it. Really low mileage car, really good condition. Next to it, Ford Mustang Mach-1, the performance version of the Ford Mustang. Beautiful V8 engine, manual Tremac gearbox, the one you want. It's a real muscle car, which Ford thankfully still make today. Speaking of muscle cars, the British muscle car, TVR Chimera, 4 litre, another nice low mileage example. Perfect British sports car, V8 engine, rear wheel drive. Porsche Cayman GT4, 3.8 litre engine, straight from the 911. The ultimate Cayman until fairly recently. Amazing car to drive, perfect track car, brilliant on the road too. Back to the TVRs, this is a T350C, the important facelift version without the troublesome engine issues that you can get with the early ones. Really nice car, very well looked after, been a local car as well this. Ferrari 360, Jensen Button's car originally, and now here it is for sale at the Car Barn. Great cars, 360, personal favourite of mine. I think they're fantastic to drive. They've just got enough power without being a bit too daft. Great condition as well. Jensen Interceptor, another cool car for the 70s, I think they're brilliant, look great. V8 engine again, we love our V8s here, and just what a thing. Audi S8, not a V8, V10 in this one, extra cylinders, first owner Jude Law. Now again, bit of a sleeper I suppose as you'll call them, bit of a cute car, fantastically quick. Audi R8 V10 engine essentially, but you can carry your kids in the back. So from the large and heavy and fast to the small and light and fast, Caterham CSR 260. Ridiculously fast, 260 horsepower engine under the bonnet. It is bonkers, that thing. It's fantastic fun. It's got the bigger CSR chassis, so taller people can fit in it as well. Our workshop manager is 6'4", 6'5". He had to move his seat forward. As we come down the middle row, fresh into stock, a lot of these cars. Austin Healey Works Rally Replica. We've got the bonnet up on this one. That is due to the fact the engine looks fantastic. It's had a lot of work onto it. Triple Weber carburetors, really quick, makes a fantastic noise. Just about to get launched on our website, Morgan Roadster V6, the 3.7 V6, 280 horsepower, was a replacement for the Morgan Plus 8. It's a fantastically quick car, maybe a little bit too much for the chassis, but it's great fun when you drive it. It makes a good noise as well. Ultimate track car maybe, Noble M12 GTO, fantastic noise, makes lots of whooshes and noises that you'd never find in any other cars. Handles brilliantly, very good on the road as well. The ride quality is superb on it, and you can very rarely see another one on the road. Another low mileage example, only 2 owners for new on that car. Currently getting valeted, ready for sale, is this fantastic Morgan Plus 4. As you can see, blue with red leather, really unusual colour combination. Last owner on this had it 20 years. He's just now got to a point where he can't really drive it anymore, so he's asked us to sell it for him. It's a really nice example and a great colour. Another car we've got back at the barn, it's Porsche Boxster S, originally part exchange with us for an Aston Martin, up at our Aston Martin side at the top. Now it's here. It got sold by us, a gentleman bought it, didn't really find a use for it in the end, so it stayed a nice low mileage Boxster, just 28,000 miles on this Boxster S. These are still going up in value. They are destined to be a future classic. You're going to see our Ineos Grenadiers, are a Grenadier agent in the northeast, so we are the Grenadier agent in the northeast. Fantastic car, rugged 4x4 vehicles, go everywhere, do everything. A bit old school as well when you look at it. Not as old school as this thing though. VW camper, split screen. I just look at it. It's not normally a thing we'd sell here, but when it came in, I just thought, why not? It's a really nice bus. It's had lots of work done on it, new interior. It's just great fun, really, isn't it? It's what else can you say? But then you get to the 850 CSI manual. Hardly any for sale in the country at the moment. Not many made to start with. Big V12 engine, manual gearbox. Importantly, the driver's choice. It's got a stainless steel exhaust on it as well, so you can hear it. Another car fresh into stock with us, Porsche 914, widely regarded to be one of the best 914s in the country was restored by a very, very prominent Porsche enthusiast who went to the nth level to make sure all the wires were in the correct colour and everything like that. It's been really, really well done. Now we're on to our Sea of Morgans. We used to be a Morgan main dealer here, and we've always done well with them, and we've always sold a lot second hand. So we have, first of all, a Morgan 4.4. This is a 1600 Morgan, so the smaller engine, slightly narrower in the body, great fun to drive, really zippy engine. If you do want more power, this twin brother here, pretty much, it's a Morgan Plus 4, that's a 2-litre Ford engine under the bonnet. Next to that is this Morgan Roadster, finished in Rolls-Royce blue. Story behind this, the lady who ordered it when it was new had a Rolls-Royce in this colour and wanted one to be matched, so she got this painted in Rolls-Royce blue. This is the 3-litre Roadster. It's an early one, 220 odd horsepower, still brilliant power to weight ratio. It's great fun, a little bit interesting in the wet. This is an earlier 4.4, 1800 Ford engine on this one. Came in part exchange for an Aston Martin at the top, and we thought we've got to sell it. Another car that's got a great history on it. We've done a bit of work in it lately as well. We go from a Morgan to an aerial Nomad, bonkers car. It's probably almost as good as a Grenadier off-road. It's great on-road. It's got the supercharged Honda engine in it. It goes like nothing else, and it drives like nothing else as well. You can see the road through when your feet are in the pedal box. It's great fun, really good. Lotus Elise, we bought this from the guy, he bought it brand new, and we sold it to a chap who has unfortunately just emigrated, so he's asked us to sell it again for him. It was a really nice car when he bought it from us, and it stayed a nice car, which is why we're selling it again. And this is one of the very last Morgan Plus 4s on the older chassis before they moved to the aluminium chassis, so it's a real last of the line Morgan Plus 4 finishing London Morgan green. When you get this in the sunlight, it really shines compared to a Connaught green or a Le Mans green. So a really rare car in this colour combination. On the back wall, we are just finishing this Lotus Carlton. It will be up for sale soon. It is just had a full bare metal respray, absolute future classic. Well, it is a classic. They keep going up in price again. The stories on these are legendary. We'll hopefully create a few of our own, although not on that kind. VX220 turbo. These cars are fantastic. A little bit not well as thought of as a Lotus Elise, but to me, every bit as good. Turbocharged engine, lots of power, and yeah, they've got their own little club now, I suppose, and low little fan base, but it's another low mileage example. Lagonda Rapier. This started life as an Abbott-bodied Lagonda Rapier. They're the little wooden boxy ones, and has now, we've now got involved in an accident in the 60s, and someone decided to put a unique body on. It's called a Brooklyn Styles body because it looks like a Brooklands racer. It's just had a 1500 engine CC upgrade, and it is unique. You can compete in it. It's competed on hill climbs and sprints, so you're more than welcome to go and buy it from us and go and compete yourself. Those pre-war cars like this are very well sought after. A lovely Series 1 Land Rover, a mixture of original and restored. It's just a really good, honest Series 1 Land Rover. We've always done Series 1 Land Rovers here, a bit of a thing, because if you look here, we've got two that have just been freshly built. They are brand new in almost every respect. So new chassis, new drivetrain components, engine rebuilds and everything. So there's two here we're just about to put up for sale, and these are as new as you can get them. They are like they've just come out the factory. So two cars there that we've done. We do them up at our Aston side, a bit of downtime for the workshops. And then finally, we've got on the other side of those, there's Mitsubishi Jeep. These were built under license by Mitsubishi in the Far East. Again, another car that's been through the workshops at the top. It's had a full restoration by the Aston Workshops. We've got some lovely new hood for it as well. They are very rare, very common in the Far East, but over here you don't see many. So it's badged to Jeep, it's also badged to Mitsubishi, very rare thing. So that's a car barn at the moment. It changes every month, and we'll do another one of these in the future as we get more cars in and we can give you an idea. But any other questions, we're always here to help.